Alright, so I figured it's about time I make a what I eat in a day video, and I figure what I'm going to do is just run you through a full day of eating and training today to make it a bit more interesting. So this morning was a little different to what I would normally do. So I had a 2-hour moderate bike ride, so just nice easy aerobic miles, and because of that I didn't eat anything before the ride. Now typically if I do any sort of sessions with some intensity, I'll always have a bit of sugar, and I mean my go-to, which is what I'm about to eat right now after the ride, is a Biscoff sandwich. So nice layer of Biscoff, which is essentially just a Nutella replacement. And now in the past I would always eat Nutella almost every day, but my New Year's resolution this year was to go 1 year without chocolate, so I switched it up and I'm now having Biscoff on toast. So that is my go-to pre and post nutrition for any kind of intense training. So normally first thing every morning I'll get up, I'll have a coffee, I'll make some toast, log on to work for the first sort of half an hour, plan out my day, and then I'll go straight into whatever workout I've got that day. So this morning I had a 2-hour bike ride, and because it was all aerobic, I didn't eat anything before the bike ride. I just basically got up, had a coffee, and jumped straight on the bike. I've only recently started doing this now because I'm getting a bit close to my actual Ironman race and I want to become a little bit more fat adapted. I know it's kind of a controversial topic, but it feels like it works for me if I have pretty low carb breakfast. But I mean, I'm not doing a low carb diet, as you can see, and as you will see today, there's going to be plenty of sugar and plenty of carbs throughout the day. But just if I have like an aerobic workout in the morning, I actually do quite enjoy going into it pretty well fasted and then just doing the whole workout with no calories. So now it's 9 o'clock, finished the workout, had a shower, just logged on to work. So I think I have mentioned it before on the channel, but I have a job in finance. It's not one of the high paying jobs in finance, but it is a pretty good job in finance that lets me work from home almost all the time. I mean, I do have to travel down to Sydney a bit, but primarily a work from home job with plenty of flexibility. So that's basically what allows me to train as much as I do. If I had a full-time job, 9 to 5, or I had to travel to and from work, or I was doing, physical labor, there's no way I'd be able to train the way I do. So pretty grateful to have a good life set up like that. So yeah, first thing I'm eating today, a bit of Biscoff on toast, and I'll probably have some cereal with this after as well. All right, toast is done. I'm now gonna have some Nutri-Grain. I don't know if they have this in other countries, but it's basically just like a sugary cereal that they have here in Australia. I'll even give you the nutritional information, why not? Now I do drink a ton of soy milk just because I prefer the flavor, not because of any like dairy restrictions or anything like that, but I drink like 1.5 liters of this stuff a day. It's great. Now it's going to be interesting because I don't exactly feel like I have breakfast, lunch and dinner kind of meals. I just tend to eat basically all day. So not sure how I'm going to break it up in terms of this is what I'm having for this meal and this meal and this meal. I'm probably just going to show all the food I eat throughout the day gradually. Now I'm just having some raisin toast. You'll probably see today on a normal day, I think I average like 6 to 8 slices of bread. So fair bit of bread. So just about to go to the pool for a quick 2K sort of easy swim really. But before I go for a swim, the only thing more important to me than food is sunscreen. Alright, so it turns out the pool was shut just because there was a swimming carnival on today, so I just went straight to the gym and had a sauna. I'm probably trying to get in the sauna 4 or 5 times a week at the moment. I am on a bit of like a heat prep kind of phase at the moment where I'm just trying to get really heat adapted and see how that affects my training. But anyway, next meal now, we're going to have some instant noodles, and I'm actually going to make it 2 packets of instant noodles. After the noodles, I'm going to have some of these hot cross buns. I don't know if they have them in other countries, but they're basically just little lumps of bread. So again, bread is going to make up a huge portion of my diet. Because it's cheap. Okay, 2 o'clock now, and another classic meal for me is cornflakes. So nice bowl of cornflakes. Again, you can buy like a whole 890 gram pack of this stuff for like $5. So very cheap fuel. And this is the soy milk I started with this morning. So I suppose a typical day I'd probably have like 3 bowls of cereal a day. I'll have a breakfast one in the afternoon, and then typically one after dinner before bed. So this is bowl number 2. So that's our first litre of soy milk done for the day.
Alright, Thursday afternoon now, I've got to run. It's probably going to be about 20k with 15k at Ironman effort. Leading into this one, just had 2 more slices of raisin toast. And that takes us up to 6 slices of bread for the day so far. Alright, just finished the 15k at Ironman effort. Didn't film anything through that one because I think it's probably one of the more important sessions I do throughout the week, and I just wanted to stay really locked into the pace. I think I averaged a little under 430 per kilometre, or about 300 watts. So one thing I'm doing at the moment is I've got a new stride power meter for running. And what I'm doing with that is I've done a few test sessions now, and I think I can hold about 300 watts for an Ironman just based on lactate and heart rate. So for a run like this one where it's reasonably hilly, I can just lock into 300 watts and not worry about the pace. So that's what I did this afternoon. This one's probably going to total out at like 19 or 20k, and that'll be it for the day.
So yeah, straight after the run, I ate a few of these like red lollies just while I was cooking dinner. Also filled up a nice big water bottle, put some green cordial in it just for some sugar. Dinner, got chicken, veggies and salad. So just some chicken, sweet potato and some salad. So with dinner, having some bread and butter as well, which takes our total bread tally up to 8 slices for the day. About an hour after dinner, another bowl of cornflakes, and for dessert, a bowl of ice cream. And yeah, that finishes out the day. So full day of eating and training. We had about 3.5 hours, I suppose, of training. And at the moment, I'm averaging 23 to 24 hours a week. So pretty normal day of training and a pretty normal day of eating too. I didn't put any like prior planning into what I was going to eat today. I just sort of ate what I felt like eating, which is what I do pretty much every day. And yeah, that's it for the video. I mean, there's nothing really fancy in this one. It is just a pure recount of all the eating and training I do on a typical day. So yeah, that's it.